It's the time of year again when kids and adults frantically run to the Christmas tree in hopes the video game console they've been wanting is under there waiting for them. Maybe you're a gamer yourself looking to purchase a new console, or you are the one in charge of buying gifts for your family this holiday season. Either way, this console buying guide is for you. In this guide, I will not only talk a little about each console, but I'll share my personal thoughts on each one, their positives and negatives, and who I think each console is for to aid in your buying decision. Now before we get into this video, be sure to like it if you find this video helpful, and subscribe if you like more video game content from us. Let's begin our console buying guide with the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is available in 3 different models: the standard Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch OLED, and the Nintendo Switch Lite. I've personally owned the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Lite, but have chosen not to purchase the Nintendo Switch OLED, at least for now. The OLED model does add a slightly larger screen to the console, which really helps improve the colors and brightness of the display, and in my opinion, it's definitely worth the extra $50 if this is your first Switch purchase. The Nintendo Switch Lite is the fully handheld version of the console, and it's perfect for kids or those that already have a primary console, but would like a smaller, more portable option. You'll lose having the higher resolution of either the OLED or the standard Switch models, but compared to the standard Switch model, the change is slight and barely noticeable. Out of all of the consoles we're discussing in this video, the Nintendo Switch is the most underpowered one, but this doesn't hurt its popularity. There's still a huge variety of Nintendo games available, and many can be purchased online in the Nintendo eShop, or you can buy physical cartridges from local retailers or online. The Nintendo Switch consoles are primarily for anyone that is a fan of classic Nintendo properties like Zelda, Kirby, Pokemon, and Mario. You can only play these games on Nintendo platforms, and they are enjoyable for both young and older fans alike. In terms of portability, the Nintendo Switch consoles are the clear winner here. So if you're looking for a console to keep your young ones occupied during long road trips or flights, there's no better option than a Nintendo Switch. There are a variety of Xbox consoles on the market, and the way Microsoft names its consoles can be quite confusing. If you are in the market for the latest Xbox console, then you should either purchase the Xbox Series S like in Samantha, and the Xbox Series X like in X-Ray. Both consoles are considered next-gen in terms of specs, and you can play the entire Xbox library on either console. The Xbox Series S is much more common and easier to find of the two models. This option does not have a disk drive, so gamers will need to download all of their games digitally. This isn't really a negative, as even if you purchase a physical disc with the Xbox Series X, you will still have to download each game before playing it, so this really isn't a huge selling point in my opinion. The disc drive on the Series X is nice if you are someone that has a huge Blu-ray collection that you'll view on your console. Performance-wise, both consoles will give you a great performance, but the Series X is the higher end model, so it will include improved specs. I've owned both, and if you are someone that is a serious gamer or are buying for someone that games regularly, then you may consider the Series X over the Series S if you can grab one this holiday season. The Xbox consoles are great for adults as well as children. The controllers are probably some of the most comfortable I've used, and there are a variety of games to play. You also have the option to purchase Xbox Game Pass, which is a service I highly recommend. With Xbox Game Pass, you will pay a monthly subscription fee to have access to a large variety of games that changes and evolves over time. Many popular titles are already on Game Pass, such as Halo Infinite, Minecraft, Forza Horizon 5, and Rainbow Six Siege. This is a great way for someone new to Xbox to jump in and play a variety of games and experience all that the console has to offer. The only disadvantage there is to purchasing an Xbox is the lack of exclusives or single-player narrative games, but to most gamers this may not even be an issue. If you're someone that primarily enjoys the online multiplayer aspect of gaming, the Xbox is the console you should purchase in my opinion. Xbox Live and Xbox overall interface and user experience during multiplayer is truly one of a kind and is being updated on a consistent basis. Some popular titles available in this console for multiplayer are Fortnite, Overwatch 2, and Call of Duty. Xbox has soft released their cloud-based gaming, and I've tested this out on my own. Not every game is available, and the experience was okay, but right now I can't recommend this over a Nintendo Switch if you're wanting something that is truly portable. The Xbox consoles and the PlayStation console that I'll talk about next are more for those that prefer a setup with a monitor or TV in their bedrooms or living rooms. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the console that eluded me for such a long time, and that is the PlayStation 5. Yes, it was extremely hard for me to get my hands on one of these, but I have one now, and now that the inventory is increasing at multiple retailers and online, it's the perfect time to talk about it. The PlayStation 5 has a design that sets itself apart from its predecessors, so you shouldn't make the mistake of buying a PlayStation 4 model over the PlayStation 5. The PS5 is white, and there are many jokes online about it resembling a Wi-Fi router, so all jokes aside, the console is fun and I've enjoyed it since I've owned it. PlayStation is known for its wide catalog of exclusive titles, namely its single-player titles. Just to name a few popular games, you can play God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and much more. With no shortage of games to play, PlayStation is definitely a solid option for serious gamers. I love the PlayStation 5 controller, and I think you could debate it is the most advanced out of the 3 consoles I've discussed in this video. It has a very premium feel and is quite comfortable in hand, but oddly enough, I prefer the Xbox controller over this one when it comes to playing shooters, and this is primarily due to the placement of the analog sticks and the back triggers. You can also play online with the PlayStation 5, and this console has its own subscription service similar to Xbox Game Pass, which is called PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus has 3 different tiers, and depending on which tier you choose, you'll have access to play mini games, demos, and cloud stream. On the performance end, the PlayStation 5 performs well and is most closely compared to the Xbox Series S. The PlayStation 5 is available in a digital edition and a version that comes with a disc drive, but both will have the same hardware underneath. There are many gamers that have complained about dust collection and just the poor overall design of the PlayStation 5 console. It's big and not as sleek as its predecessor, and the awkward shape may make it hard to fit with your gaming setup. In terms of build quality, the Xbox consoles have the advantage here. The consoles feel like they are just made out of much higher quality materials and are small enough to fit with almost any setup. PlayStation controllers, however, are the highlight of its hardware. It really feels like most of the money went into its overall design rather than in the console. The console can be placed on its side or stand vertically using the stand that comes with it, which I think is a very nice touch. No matter what console you choose to buy this holiday season, the most important thing is just to have fun. Each console we've discussed is deserving of a purchase, and I've had the pleasure of spending my time with each one. I fit into the category of a much more serious gamer, and primarily play my Xbox when I intend to play online multiplayer with friends, or I'm playing a shooter. My PlayStation 5 is there when I'd like to play narrative games like God of War, and my Nintendo Switch is there for me when I'd like to play a game while laying in bed, or would like to take something with me on a road trip. I've enjoyed my experience with each one, and I hope you do the same no matter which console you choose to purchase. That's it for our console buying guide. Did you find this guide helpful? And which console are you considering purchasing after watching this video? Let us know by leaving a comment below this video. While you're down there, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to see more content like this from me and the rest of the Nerdgenic team. If you like more content from us in the meantime, check out my list for the best free games to play on your Nintendo Switch, or our list of the best Nintendo Switch games for kids. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.